I've been looking for the Kiss Cup. I wish you a lot of fun at the charity Kiss Cup. We raise a lot of money for a great cause. Kick it, kick it. It's Hofftastic.
The Hoff himself, hier bei uns im Studio, Mr. David Hasselhoff. Hello.
Hey, hello. It's great to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. It's a big honor.
Oh, thank you.
Really? Is it possible to talk a little bit in German, or is it too difficult?
No, I just say mein Schatzi and wie geht's? Alles klar?
That's enough.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have a big party. Dieses Festival, TOLGA, wird es jetzt erwähnen. Wir haben nämlich ein großes Festival mit David Hasselhoff geplant und deswegen ist er ja eigentlich gerade auch auf Promotour.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who are missing the 80s and the 90s, the TV shows and especially the music. But lucky for them, you have a very special thing going on.
Yes, I went to Norway about a year ago, and I went into an 80s and 90s show that was hosted by me, and it was such a raging success. They even knew Looking for Freedom.
Yay.
They knew Limbo Dance. I got the entire 10,000 people doing Limbo Dance, so I said, by the end of the day, I must buy into this show. And then I got hooked up with my second love, which is racing. I follow IndyCar racing, and I follow Formula One. And this racing team came to me and said, we have an idea of opening up a new racing circuit that can appeal to families. Families, the prices are affordable, like 20 and 30 and 40 euros, as opposed to like 200 or 400 euros for Formula One. And I saw the cars, the FA1s and motorcycles, and I got to drive the pickup trucks and funny cars and legend cars. So we have not only racing, but at night we have the 80s and the 90s. And so I called upon some of the people that I really liked and some of my friends like Rick Astley and Samantha Fox, Venga Boys,
wow.
24/7, 2 Unlimited are back together, DJ Sash, Snap, and Salt and Pepper. And we are going out, and we're going to 10 countries, and one of the biggest countries is here. We're going to be at the Nurburgring.
Also da ist richtig dick was geplant. Grob zusammengefasst zu dem Event, wenn ich es richtig verstanden habe, ist es ein Racing-Event. Also man fährt auch geil am Tag mit verrückten Bicycles, Motorcycles.
Muss ja als Night Rider mit dabei sein.
Natürlich, natürlich. Also ein Rennen und abends in der Nacht wird gefeiert, 80er, 90er, man sieht es ja schon auf dem T-Shirt, da jetzt richtig ab, Freunde. Und wer ist alles mit dabei?
Venga Boys? Die Venga Boys sind mir hängen geblieben im Kopf.
Richtig krass.
Feiern wir richtig hart. But there's another reason for you to come back to Berlin. 25 years ago, you took a picture with 3 beautiful ladies. But these ladies are gone now and you want to find them. Is it true?
Yeah, I went behind the wall in 1989 in March and did an interview at the Grand Hotel, which is now the Adlon, where I'm staying. And I would tell this story because there's been such misprint about me, saying, I brought down the Berlin Wall. I never said that. The Bild continually pisses me off by saying things that I don't say, And I was honored to sing on the wall. I was honored to sing Looking for Freedom. I was honored to come back on tour 3 years ago with my daughters and meet people from Gera who said Looking for Freedom was our anthem. We were in East Germany. We were children. We couldn't speak English, but we could say the word freedom. And when I did my tour, I would say, thank you for the Mauernfall. I didn't even know what Mauernfall meant. Now I know why the song, we didn't know what the song was about. I've been looking for freedom. It was about personal freedom. We didn't know it had anything to do with the wall. Now I know it did, because these people wanted desperately to be free, and they would fight and kill and die. Peter Fechter died, man. He was shot in the back of the head and left to die in 1962. I got all the info. So when I was over here, I wanted to see what it was about. I went in, met these 3 girls, and I said, do you think you'll ever get out? They said, no. I said, let's take a picture. I said, no, meet me here tomorrow. I'll come back with this picture. And I got it in the West Berlin newspaper, I think it was in the Bild, and I brought it back and smuggled it in my pants, went through Checkerboard Charlie, and I said, here. And they started screaming and crying. Oh, my God. I said, here's a little piece of freedom. I never thought that they would be out for years. They got out in 6 months. It was November after that. So we found them. We found 2 of them.
Yeah, that's great.
And yeah, hopefully we'll meet them today.
Okay, very nice.
Also er hat 2 Frauen gesucht, die er damals, als ja noch richtig viel los war an der Mauer, heute ist es ja mehr, dass da Touristen langlaufen und ein paar Fotos machen, mit denen hat er ein Foto gemacht und die haben sie jetzt wiedergefunden. Ich habe es jetzt einfach einmal runtergebrochen, weil so wie er es ausspricht, kann ich es ja alles gar nicht wiedergeben. Er ist ja so emotional dabei bei diesem Thema. Also ich fand es ja toll, dass sich jemand mit unserer Geschichte so identifiziert.
Yeah, so being back in Berlin after all these years, like you came very often to Berlin, how is it to see how the city and the people changed?
It's kind of getting back to what it was. I think Berlin was the capital of the world back in the 20s, and now it's I think becoming the capital of the world again. The club scene is fantastic. The passion that you have for life over here and music and rock and roll and clubs and culture is amazing. I mean, everywhere you look, there's art. It's a great city. It's probably my favorite city on the planet. And so I have a lot of friends here. In fact, after here, I'm going over to the East Side Gallery to once again fight to save the wall because we must keep a memorial up so this doesn't happen again. It's a memorial to the people who passed away, who died, and a memorial to the people who were in prison for 20 years. I mean, it was terrible what they did to those people. Do you know there were 70,000 people in prison that tried to escape? They tried to escape and didn't make it, and they put them in prison. 70,000. In East Germany, yeah.
That's crazy. A lot of Germans look up to you, not just because of your song, I've Been Looking for Freedom, which was like the anthem of freedom, probably, but also because of your acting. You were very huge with Baywatch and Night Rider, and there are rumors that Baywatch is coming back on the big screen. Is there a remake? Do you know anything about it?
There's a remake on Baywatch coming back, and there's a remake on Knight Rider coming back. I'm not really sure what they're about. I think Knight Rider might be a parody, which is would be more of a joke. They want to make fun of it, and I'm not sure what's going on with Knight Rider. I mean Baywatch. I tried really hard to bring Knight Rider back at NBC, and I gave them the show, and then they said we don't want you in it, and they took it the wrong way. It was terrible.
But Knight Rider without you has
Not
to
possible.
suck.
Yeah, no.
No.
Well, we'll change it to Day Rider.
Yes, Day Rider.
Carmen Electra or Pamela Anderson?
Wow, that's tough. Pamela Anderson.
Why?
Oh,
Because of the bigger boobs?
No, because she's funny.
She's
really funny. Yeah.
Okay, Baywatch or Knight Rider?
Knight Rider.
Why?
Because it's easier working with a car than it is with a woman.
Tolga sagt dasselbe, der hat sich nämlich gerade ein neues Auto gekauft und es ist viel einfacher mit diesem neuen Auto als mit mir, verstehe ich gar nicht. Ist aber lustig. Either or, winter or summer?
Summer.
Because?
Because there's so many fantastic beaches around the world with fantastic waves, and the women wear much less clothing in the summer. You can't really see what they're wearing in the winter. You don't know what you're getting. You may take a ski bunny home, and she's not a ski bunny anymore. And one little secret, on April 1st, I want you to go to Google Plus, and you will see something quite phenomenal. Okay?
So.
Merkt euch.
All right.
April 1. auf Google Plus gehen, da gibt's eine große Überraschung, hat er versprochen. So, jetzt noch das Selfie und dann sagen wir, thank you very much, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Alles klar, mein Schatz.
So, Tolga, bist du bereit?
Ja. Zack.